Vice President Mike Pence expressed his stance that all lives matter while speaking with ABC6 reporter Brian Taff on Friday. During their interview, Pence was asked if he'd be willing to join the handful of elected Republican leaders in Washington who have recently said, "Black Lives Matter," in support of the racial justice movement that's making waves across the nation. While Pence replied by saying that what happened to George was a tragedy, he declined to repeat the phrase. In this nation, especially on Juneteenth, we celebrate the fact that from the founding of this nation, we've cherished the ideal that all of us, are created equal and endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. And so all lives matter in a very real sense, Pence said. "We're supporting law enforcement," Pence continued. "We're not gonna defund the police, but rather we're gonna fund new resources to law enforcement to raise the standards for the use of force for de-escalation, to make it possible to deploy personnel, people, social workers who could deal with challenging situations, people that are trained in homelessness, to prevent the kind of incident that we saw take place." Still, Taft continued to press Pence on saying, "Black Lives Matter," asking the vice president why he would not say those words. Pence replied, "Well, I don't accept the fact, Brian, that there's a segment of American society that disagrees in the preciousness and importance of every human life, and it's one of the reasons why, as we advance important reforms in law enforcement, as we look for ways to strengthen and improve public safety in our cities, we're not gonna stop there." Late last week during a House Judiciary meeting, California Representative Eric Swalwell asked his Republican colleagues if they could unequivocally say that Black Lives Matter. Florida Representative Matt Gaetz replied at the time that he believes all lives matter. According to the Black Lives Matter website, the movement was founded in 2013, in response to the acquittal of Trayvon Martin's murderer. Now, the group's mission is to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on black communities by the state and vigilantes. By combating and countering acts of violence, creating space for black imagination and innovation, and centering black joy, we are winning immediate improvements in our lives, the website says.